work.
Not that a single shadow slipped me by.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen. You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more? Magic, imbue your weapons. Understood.
You find it strange, but this is your alas. Yet that world you stand now, innumerable will you alone, what you see behold. Will all come to an end, as it has failed to be in the blink of an eye. As I would advise you not to, perhaps, in doing so, and know the wretchedness of a world. How shall you fare, I wonder? Will you...
As planned. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up. What has become of the world? Would that there were someone who could explain this madness. Come to think of it, did not Sir Raphaeus speak of releasing...
No longer do I feel the I am he who brought the dragon low, and o'er its bones raised the proud kingdom of vermin. Despite the magnitude of my feat, I was dissatisfied. Thus did I come to know of the watching one, the being by whose many eyes and ears, as to the purpose with which they watch. Yet I did divine one thing. This I despaired at this discovery. For, if all is but a stage, did that was all a farce. Do you understand, newest of beauties? Alas, though I cut down all who seemed false, be they mad indeed, my efforts led only to my own ruin. I was dubbed the Mad Sovereign, and by the hand of a new arisen. Yet, I can only assume that you have achieved what I could not. How else to explain the changes? Ah, what bitter gall that I cannot witness the outcome for myself. Falter not, newest of the arisen, and fading spirit though I am.
I see you have returned, Arisen One. The Mad Sovereign has called, and if you would save the people of this world from ruin, lead them, for this place may chance to escape the coming destruction.
I imagine the people of this world will welcome the tidings that there is a place of refuge awaiting them. I suppose 'tis so. Your pawn is nowhere to be seen, Master.
Where would it...
Pawn.
Lost you go, leaving their own master behind.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Looking for rote but I didn't have to work till I'm
I've got to focus. Shifting just mayhap I'll come here when I've updated myself.
never want to go before my shift's over. I might make it look easy, but only from experience.
So stiff after a day's patrol. Overwhelming. Let the heavens heed this wish. For all our sakes.
Can't put a price on peace and quiet.
Places such as this ought to be protected.
I only polished it this morning.
There's something strange about the way time passes here.
It would seem this is no longer the world we know.
But who would effect such a change? And for what purpose?
Now, what could this mean?
I'm still waiting on the report.
Can't remember the last time I had a proper meal.
Perhaps the king will provide.
Not much going on.
Alone.
Ah, arisen. You yet live. I suspected as much, given that your pawn still remains. One might hypothesize that your pawn is sustained by your vital essence. In any case, we ought to apprise one another of the situation. Is there aught you would know? I found the poor creature collapsed by the wayside. Recognizing your pawn, I decided to take the ailing thing into my custody. I thought it possible that the Arisen's pawn might hold the key to... Alas, try what I might, your pawn will not wake. Mayhap you will succeed where I could not. The pawn is, after all, yours to command. Ah, yes. I trust it has not escaped your notice that the end of days is upon. After you vanished, together with the Red Dragon, the seas rose to swallow the skies. 'Twas perhaps a month from that evil day when a new calamity befell us. A host of dragons descended from the skies and fell upon the land. Laz the Oracle called upon me ere your... As she tells it, Melve and its environs have already fallen prey to the beasts. 'Tis surely only a matter of time before the rest of the kingdom follows suit. Indeed, Then I shall... In your absence, I had hoped your pawn might yield me some information. But as you tell me, Arisen, what became of you this past month? So, following your plunge into the sea on the dragon's back, some mysterious... Could that have been the world forged? Yet why would such a being linger in those fathomless depths? And speculate I shall. This ought to prove a fruitful avenue of investigation. Now, if you can find a way to end this interminable slumber, your pawn is, of course...
Oh, Master. How long I've slept. Far...
But worry not. Now that I'm awake, I shall follow wherever you...
Mayhap I'd best begin anew.
Pray slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Perhaps this theorem will provide some insight.
I'll teach them a lesson they won't soon
Mayhap I
forget.
really would have been better off a baker.
It is my duty to devote my life to prayer.
I cannot begin to fathom what happened during our time apart. Although I was wholly unconscious, I could still feel you, Arisen. Like a heartbeat, warm and constant. So my faith in our bond remained steadfast.
'Twas an ordeal indeed, and there is much for us to ponder. But for now we must find a means to forge ahead.
You saw the sky fall, I trust. And wherever the sky falls, a dragon soon appears to lay. Or so I had assumed, after what befell Melv. Yet aught here appears to be different. I must examine that creature. It may well be the key to unraveling the origin.
I can see where we need to go, but some fell power is blocking our way.
Many paths are closed to us now, on account of the dragon's descent, no doubt. But we must find a way to reach it.
Confound this obstruction. But I suppose I ought to have expected this. Answers were ne'er so easily won. Monsters! Summoned by that beast, no doubt.
suppose that was funny.
Principles unproven are as dust on the wind.
This is mine.
That's enough.
Ah! How'd you like that?
Gentle scratch on my arms and
That'll teach you.
Ah! How'd you like that?
What hope have I of doing any...
Oh, where that came from?
That's what you get.
It seems this is the only way forward. Up we go.
Bunch of sluggers.
What a bloody disgrace.
I'll fight till the last.
Not bad, eh?
I'll do as I please.
I'll ne'er tire of it.
This is it then. Just make it quick.
Why do you falter? Come this way. Principles unproven are as dust on the wind. Why do you falter? Come this way. A fine welcome indeed. I can only hope that the worst is now behind us.
very well. I shall return.
Principles unproven are as dust on the wind.
The goal.
This won't do.
Let my magics grant you the evidence.
This won't do.
Keep it up. You've got some fight in you yet.
Fine. Dig it. I must say, this doesn't sit well. With me at all. This won't do. Seems this old man's time.
Naught can be achieved without sacrifice. The beast fell Alas, a theory unproven is of little practical use.
Oft we will hear a foe before we espy them. A moment's warning can make all the difference.
Great, speak up.
Observers can perceive it. There it is! The dragon at the heart of all this destruction.
vase was in truth a dragon. What's happened? It's clever of you to read.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings? What is happening?
Long have I researched to...
There are worse things than turning in a... You'll not believe the journey I've had. Oh, our adventure continues.
Come. Much. Be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
was earned.
Well met.
These writings could be of import.
Let's have a look then.
You've pushed your luck too far.
I'll not take that from you.
Pray calm yourselves, good people. I will...
Sir Manella, you don't understand. This scoundrel's the one who started it.
No, you don't understand. This is no time for the people of Batal to be quarrelling amongst themselves. We shan't weather this calamity unless we can recall our common purpose.
You've got them right where you want them.
Ah, Sir Arisen. With the world in such disarray, I could not stand to be away from my homeland. Thus did I return, to render what I maintain order as best I can. But for every fire I extinguish. But enough of my woes. What brings you here? You wish us to evacuate? Mayhap the idea merits some thought. After all, if we sit on our haunches, 'tis likely only a matter of time before we share the fate of Mel. Alas, the people of Batal are far from united in purpose at present. Should we proceed, unheeding of their divisions, I fear that with every soul at their wits' end, conflict is as such. Before we take any measures, I would have you walk amongst the people, and should you encounter any discord, pray do aught you can to resolve. Such efforts will doubtless allow the evacuation. As for me, my work here is far from done. Let us part.
It's no mere tavern brawl we are to mediate, Master. Due caution is advised, methinks.
Right you are.
Well met.
Oi! I saw it first. Phew. Trust a flea-ridden hide to take...
Why must I share with a fangless one? This is no more your food than Batal is your land.
Maybe I'll get right here.
You there! You couldn't have come at a better time. Put this upstart in his place for me, won't you? Go on, lay into him. If that's what you think, why don't you mind your own...
Aye, clear off. Pretty words shan't...
You said it's bad to hurt people. Wow! Thanks, sir. Say, Rakim, would you like some? I can't eat all this myself.
Really? Thanks. That's mighty kind of you. If only our fathers could do the same.
Oi, leave my kid alone.
You're not some child snatcher, are you?
Wait. You shared your food with them. Thank you, sir.
Aye. Mayhap we're not so different after all. And we both had children fed.
The desire to protect one's kin transcends race and culture. It just goes to show, we are none of us so different.
Huzzah! You done it!
I've had well enough of your nitpicking.
I reckon the world would be better off without you.
Oi, you! Don't go poking your nose in our business.
Aye, leave off or we'll make you. You looking for a fight?
You plan to roll over and die then?
Lost.
Plan to roll over and die then?
Have a look.
Fight! This one's got thick skin.
You're telling me? I don't think I've got another...
Bah, I can't stomach more quarrelling after this.
It's too right. I've clean forgotten what we were arguing about to begin with, if I'm honest.
Their tempers do appear to be quelled. But I hope you aren't injured, Master.
Unbelievable.
You are privy to the goings-on in the Forbidden Magic Research Lab, even among the Batali.
Indeed.
As for me, my work here is far from done. Let us...
Ah! You're just...
You slander my honor, sir! This is no business of yours!
Now, Narborough, if we are to duel, otherwise who's to say the victor fought with honor?
Aye, true enough. Without a witness. Well, sir, what say you? Will you watch over us while I take this scoundrel to... This knave dared to He said my swordsmanship was hardly fit to wound a training...
And I'd say it was your dear father's patronage that made you a sentinel.
You have my gratitude, sir. Let us...
Have at you!
You can do this! I believe in you! I believe in you!
How dare you interrupt a battle between honorable opponents!
Such humiliation shan't go unanswered. Keep back! I do not...
Times are hard. Can't make not to do it.
What can I do? You dare violate the sanctity of our duel!
We'll pull through yet!
I can't make
Trust
sense
in
of
yourself
it.
as I trust in you!
Can't puzzle this out.
Oh!
Look at us! Put in our place like a pair...
I ought to thank you for holding up a mirror to our foolishness.
Aye. Consider your lesson well taught. Methink...
I was most surprised when you intervened in their duel. Did you aim to temper their pride by proving neither your equal?
A resounding success!
The citizenry speak highly of your deeds, Sir Arisen. The people of Batal are beginning to see that they must stand together. We shall see the fruits of your labors when the time comes to evacuate. Pray, return to Empress Nadinia and apprise her of your achievements. Heavens only know how many lives you have saved this day, Sir Arisen. I hope you will accept...
What say we report back to Empress Nadinia? Her Majesty ought be willing to commence the evacuation now.
No quarrel here.
So stiff already.
Barely lift a sauce.
Overwhelming. The heavens will surely heed our earnest request.
Let us guide the people to the seafloor shrine. We may only be buying time, but 'tis better than...
Her Majesty has begun her supplications. None may see her ere they conclude.
Stay your hand, Vera. This one... Come hither. We would speak... One of our ministers informs us that you have been espied in the city, resolving the people's troubles. You have our gratitude, for it seems your efforts have served to remind the people of this nation of their common purpose. We would present you with this gift, as a small token of our esteem.
Pray excuse the interruption, Your Majesty, but I fear time is upon us. I would see you...
Indeed. Forgive us, but we must take our leave.
Batal and the rest town are now safely evacuated.
somewhat overdone, but no matter.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
Such a creature.
my magics grant you with elemental
Cloud's advance is halted. This reprieve may be a temporary one, but I'm glad for it all the same.
I would have us save as many lives as we can.
Let us begin with the place most likely to be marked for destruction.
Kemen Ross, Fakasar,
Nambawi, Liswanamen.
Ilmen Arenfanne.
Sonae Arafane Aridfelso.
Ayolot, random.
You would gather materials here, Monster? Can we really afford to carry more?
We herua, urtu ael.
Ondo we teren. Osto tolume.
I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
What have we done? done to earn its ire?
Nun be oyonda ata.
Bindamun.
Come to think of it, the Arbor's great tree is of precious import to the elves. Their longevity grants them values distinct from our own.
Onne kasinke fanil.
Ne afer morfin tarma. Afer pelle in minisbana.
Salma Arenfen. Alekando
Vindemon Fionaro.
Kemen Ross.
Kana el Kemenhum.
Ilem nun leftir al-Khalil.
Isilrod Fanun Galayal Lom.
Halana fire. Jav tarma erum.
Kilendo ne halana.
Alekando fe no endiliran anyuno.
Ne afer morfin tarma.
Maitane filmelto. Visva ondo sorn.
Lungtena peli telume, ane martir tindo. Kiriando anmaindor hiroth, arta hir kurir, morfa erando, amanda kill. Lungtena peli telume, ondovana alvekil. Lungtena peli telume, ondovana alvekil eteler.
Nandewin lalastar alakaminindor.
Sono oio luntarma.
Anandush.
By your leave, Arisen.
The sky glows red with fury.
There is far more at stake
What have
here.
we done to earn its
The very
ire?
world is under threat.
Kemen hum nath.
Kanyani.
Kemen Ross. Makasar. Nelis Khalil. Mor ava hum lis fit.
Kemen hum nath. Isilrod fanan.
Salma Arenfen. Alekando Nanderi.
The sky glows red with fury.
It would seem there is far...
My friend, how glad I am to... When word reached me of your uncanny disappearance, I admit, what has become of this world? Our people, we cannot be sure we will be safe here. Yet this place... You think we need to evacuate? I see. And I should gladly follow you, but I fear my father will not be so easy. Nonetheless, we can but try. Come.
Arborist, Taliesin is the leader of the Elven people. Let us follow our guide, that we might speak with him.
That's just what I was thinking.
Ayu, Fanamo ne Metani.
Salma Arenfe. Alekano Ilia.
Findelnar. Ne veo norwende lis kemen. Moriven lis irumar meltol netara.
Kasinke telpe nun findaler, nun mor arta her. Fionar elwe arfarne nenwen sur orne?
Mornambwe roth enfane alva silmines fana. Nevea tara morivin. Lis fa alda kar kemen rose oi an kemen rose elame mor orne arenka lia su? Li arranca su morivin. Lia morivin onduiroth min palan venis in heranon elui soronne eruor.
Nun lis amanda kill angadur.
Kemen rose andil soron russa ne karilm ilarato. Moretele erando morivin telum.
Findalnar, morivin les charmenan? Nefa oyos.
Alcarwa fir nun el anemartir, tindome ingarina fa alme alcarwa? Sorne an fameltol, vanalin huror soron. Kasinke telpe nun fina lera ne fir heranon, anne arta her firnis.
Kemen Ross, Akasar. Arinfel.
Valis Harenan, Hailana fe in mine.
Kirandone halana.
Ilmen. Akayel fil Kalawin nun arume fa in Itarond etat. El Dalia nun we. Finantai.
Nothing caught your eye? That's a shame.
Nun lia tilmo.
Ronde Minotaur.
Nun lia tilmo.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next? Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
The clouds encroach ever closer. seems naught can be done to halt them.
Whatever happens, we cannot give in.
Dare say I could forget all my surely I'm overdue a day off.
Since times of El, remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes. Well, bring me what you... reap, and I shall harness it. To your benefit. Then I bid ye farewell.
Nelis Kale'el.
Onne kasinke fanil.
Sonai oyo Tluntarma.
Salma Arenfer. Alecano
Kasinke telpe nun finaler. Lera nefir heranon, anne artaher firnis. Aidalia anandor, nun lintan. Heror anne oia fermor, anendune falumtena?
Nenamboe javstir uru findelnar. Liateren ayale. Kemen ros uru neteren, neromen anartelpe minasfana. Nun kemen ros...
Luintarme kinalen meltol, parante lume an lis, ne kemen kayayinjo nun sil. Ne melto linkan aldagar an fir nun fiamor. Morivin paran vani siltiel?
Palan hier menran, lis fa arnefane. Art elorato ala, nun mor arta her. Firnis an erumar isil rod et peller, lera aetena. Nenwen mor aiwanon, alcarwa fir nun eldaya menelume sur carilm. Iavstir lalastar, nun falesmir magananon, anamorli.
I thank you, friend. It would be no exaggeration to say that...
Your fight continues, does it not? Be well. What a pleasant breeze.
Anandur.
that
Just as dull as the last.
Lost track of time. This place is too
Still too
comfortable.
early to set out.
The sun descends. Night will be upon us soon. Haven't you a lantern arisen?
You are in need of healing. Allow me.
Wait right there.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Naught compare for the thrill of victory.
Those are not mere clouds. They seem to possess a will of their own.
Much is unclear, but we can...
Not even one safe from the whole of this.
rock.
Nature is gone. Let us revel in the knowledge that this region has escaped its destruction.
The monster seems to have dropped something.
It's an item of exceptional rarity. I cannot wait to tell my own master of its existence. I suppose I ought to mention this as well. By my eye, you lack surety in your step. Not to worry, you'll find your feet in time, I'm sure.
My thanks, truly. I hope only to be of assistance.
Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Stout undead arisen.
Pull that off with nary a hitch. Twill be a rude shock for our foe to find you pinched their loot.
You've got the enemy right where I need them, Arisen. Don't let up.
Well, it's clear the two of you know what you're doing.
Strike hard enough, and we might not have to do this twice.
I shall lead the charge.
By your leave.
Ox carts aren't operating anymore, are they? Which is perfectly understandable, albeit rather inconvenient.
A shame, but the roads have grown ever more perilous of late. Back in Vernworth at last. What say we have a mug of ale at our favourite tavern while we're here?
'Tis a city brimming with possibility. We could scour every cobblestone and still not find everything it has to offer.
Have I been forsaken?
I thank you, friend. It would be no exaggeration to say that you have saved.
Your presence is a soothing
Wares of every ilk.
Something smells divine.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Again. Need anything? Stop by again soon.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
Spending so freely offers a unique sort of joy. Let's keep... keep our noses to the grinds. We might do it again soon.
My magics are yours to command, should you require the skill of a mage. Might I be of assistance?
Your Majesty. How glad I am to see you safe. Where have you been this past month? The end of the world. Are things truly so dire? Though, I am aware of the dragon attack on Melv. We received word that naught but a small... 'Twas a tragedy, and I would not see it repeated. However, without a clear path, we in the Guard shall be hard-pressed to forestall the impending crisis. You would have me evacuate the city? I see. Mayhap, ever since the fall of Melv, the citizens of Vernworth have lived in fear that their homes are next to be assailed. If there is safe harbor to be found elsewhere, I believe we have naught, but I doubt I could convince the people of this city to abandon their homes, however terrified they may be. Methinks your Majesty would do better to ask this of the Regent King. After the false sovereign vanished and the world was altered, His Grace has been the one keeping order here in Vermont. If the people will heed anyone, 'tis him.
Maintaining order in Vermont must be quite a burden upon the young Regent King. Let us aid him however we may.
No quarrel here. I heard a rumour that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
Fascinating.
Right, though no definitive records remain.
Our soldiers need better training.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
Such peace.
Wait, your equipment is this man's worst enemy. I'm in no hurry to leave.
My sword arm could use some work.
So you've come. I'm glad to see you. Captain Brandt has already apprised me of your proposal, a full-scale evacuation of the citizenry. Truth be told, I had reached the same conclusion. So long as we cower within these walls, we must live in fear of going the way of Mel. My ministers have approved the plans, and I have petitioned the encampment survivors and the thieves. The only remaining obstacle is my mother. She has set herself stubbornly against any such flight. I have tried to make her see reason, but of late she has taken to shutting her. However, I cannot bring myself to leave my own mother behind. If I cannot convince her, I mean to remain here and share in her fate. Now, there are a few matters I must attend to before we can evacuate. We will require several ox carts to carry the sick and aged out of the city. Might I prevail upon you to petition the merchant at the ox cart station? You may assure him that the royal treasury will foot any and... Would you be so kind as to... You may assure him that the royal treasury will foot any and all...
Queen Regent Disa hardly leaves her chambers, and all her meals come back scarcely touched. Between you and me, I fear... Have you come to claim my life, Arisen? But I shall go to the grave with a smile on my lips, for I have no So do as you will. I have no intention of begging for mercy. Do with me as you will. I care not what...
Only person I believe in is myself.
All my days were so tranquil. My sword arm could use some work.
We to fight with such worn out gear.
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet. I've got to focus. Shift's only just begun.
But not at the expense of my duty. Couldn't hurt for my feet is our duty to see this peace protected. I'd sooner stay out of that.
Be gone with you, ruffian. And if you think I require the use of all... Be gone with you, ruffian. And if you think I'll surrender a I require the use of all of them to transport my wealth.
Begging your pardon, sir, but I've just sold off my last cart. At last! A moment.
Is this enough to have avoided the worst?
Be gone with you, ruffian. These carts are mine. I paid good gold for them. And if you think I'll surrender a single one, you'd best think again. I require the use of all of them to transport my wealth to... Fire! What are you doing? Put that away! No! Spare me! I fear for my life.
Well, reckon he won't be coming back here. As a matter of fact, it didn't sit right, see? Anyhow, and if that craven comes crawling back...
There's no great shock to me.
What are you doing? Unhand me at once! Guards! Help me!
I think this is it for me. This can't be how it ends.
What's to be done about this?
We're done for.
You're gonna regret that. No mercy.
I will protect you.
Consider me.
Strike with lightning on your side.
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
What was that?
A blood... He disgrace. Is this some sort of jade?
There was a patient man.
Never should have taken this shift.
Boy, that's not on. Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
Those new recruits could barely lift their swords. Nary a dent or scratch on my arms and armor.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
Got to focus. My head will roll if all goes awry.
I fear you loathe me, Arisen.
The indignity of it.
Wonder if anyone would notice if I'm mistraining.
Ah, you've returned. How fares your procure? Thank you. However, if I cannot convince her, I mean to However, I cannot bring myself to leave my own mother behind. If I cannot convince her, I mean to remain here. However, I cannot bring my... If I cannot convince her, I'm... However, I cannot bring myself to leave... If I cannot convince her,
Such quietude is a blessing.
Recruits to train, arms to procure. No time to sleep.
My sword arm could use some work.
You dare incite my wrath?
You slew my mother! I know full, yet for all that I ne'er thought you would... Very well. I shall join the evacuation, if only to give some meaning to this depravity. How could this happen? However, I fear that my position permits me to entertain her fancy no longer. I must put the needs of the common folk before her selfish whims.
This is enough to break it. Got to focus. My head will roll if aught goes awry.
Mayhap I really would have been better off a baker.
I'd sooner stay out of the battle where it's possible.
I could see myself. Tad rowdy, but a dog is my six.
A welcome respite from all that hustle and bustle.
It isn't easy keeping the pantry stocked these days.
head home. No, I can't be here for this.
This looks too nice to dash yourself. Welcome as fine and pleasant.
Must hold out till someone comes. As a matter of fact, every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One
more phones. I'm scared to get my arms
curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master. I know this region like the back of my hand. I'm confident I can guide you anywhere you please. But fear not, I shall gladly smash every last one.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Perhaps a short rest would do us good.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Look, there are rare materials yonder, just waiting to be harvested.
Well, well, that's quite a discovery. Oh, fresh air at last. Certainly don't do things by halves, Master. I thought we'd never see the back of that place.
It was an ordeal, but naught tides one over like the promise of a stiff drink by a warm fire.
Oh, travelling beyond Rift. Hey, friend. Really not.
are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.
I'm going to enjoy this. Go on, run.
Moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Master, I'm not sure how much longer I can keep going without rest.
I fear for our chances if we were to be set upon now.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of yellow.
Fancy a look at my wares? Fancy a look at my wares? Always a pleasure.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
One last push, and I'll be done for the day.
you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Go on, run. I enjoy the chase. Hold it! Get back here!
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Wait a moment.
You've got the enemy right where I need them, Marine. Don't let him.
Tis clear.
It's dark as pitch, Master. Pray, light your lantern before I trip.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master. I know this region like the back of my hand. I'm confident I can guide you anywhere you please. I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I Follow me, then. Unless you doubt my sense of direction.
Seems your luck's run out, and mine's looking up.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
Now, there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Here at last.
No small wonder that ox carts have ceased operation, given the state of things.
A shame, but the roads have grown ever more perilous of late. Serpents, Master! Be on your guard!
seem we've need of a key, but... Oh, what a nuisance. Let it simply break it down. Do you mean to...
Thank you, friend. I dread to think what might have become of me had you... This place does not have long left, I fear. We ought to get... I'd gladly accompany you, believe me. But the others here? Follow me. You'll see what I mean. Tis a jail of sorts, this place. A compound where we set captured pawns to work. They were supposed to be digging up old ruins or some such. I confess, I don't know all of the ins and outs of the operation. Underlings like myself were given orders, and little else, you see. Well, here you have it. They've been like this. They refuse to leave. You might as well try talking to a wall. You'd have more luck. I know they don't die like we do, but it seems cruel to abandon them here. I never wanted to be here, you know, taking part in all of this. The enslavement of pawns doesn't sit well with me. I suppose that's why I can't bring myself to leave them behind. At any rate, I've tried everything I can think of to get them out, but naught's done any good.
The command came a month ago or more. We are to remain here. And so...
I implore you, Arisen. Take...
So they're staying here because they were ordered to remain. And they told you that, did they? Strange. I couldn't get a word out of them. I wonder why... But never mind that. More importantly, you've given me an inkling of the problem at hand. It was the Overseer's doing, methinks. When the world changed, that craven up and ran for his life. But on his way out, he used that artifact. I expect that order of his is what the pawns were referring to. Listen, friend. I've a thought. What say you have... If the Overseer's command is indeed still in effect, it could be that he is lurking somewhere not far. Use that key to have a look around. It should... Best keep your eyes peeled for the Overseer as well. I have a feeling he...
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
Would you come over here?
At your leisure, sir. Well met, sir. How's the day treating you? Then. Always a pleasure.
gold left after that extravagance?
Surely a bit of overspending every now and again cannot hurt.
Goblin!
Extraordinary, is it not? We need only hop on and we'll be transported somewhere new.
I can foresee no reason not to make use of it.
Treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
A treasure chest? My mistake. It is merely another spot for gathering materials.
Master.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you there?
Were being held here by the power of this Godsway. Now they ought to be free to make good their escape.
Not a bad idea.
Why? Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Here, if you please. Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
So, there was naught left of the I'll wager he thought to take the pawns with him to the grave. He always was a spiteful old goat. At any rate, I'm well grateful for your aid, friend. Now that the pawns are on their feet, methinks I can get them. I only hope they'll heed my words as they have yours. But I'm not worried. I'll find a way to reach them in time, no doubt. My word! Isn't this the Godsway? With this, I'll be able to guide the pawns to the refuge without delay. Now there's no chance of any of them being left behind. Seems I've no end of things to thank you. I appreciate all you've done here. I'll get the pawns to safety.
With this, their evacuation is all but assured. Godsways are loathsome artifacts, but I suppose they have their uses.
Mayhap 'twas somewhat overdone, but no matter.
Locked, I'm afraid.
Let us return once we've the key in hand.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Some of us get watching me. I'd swear it.
You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least. East.
How I've longed to embrace my bedroll.
I'd sooner be home.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Off we go then.
I hope you slept well.
Never should have taken this shit.
Head will roll if force goes awry.